Well, it is time to begin. Doesn't look like anyone's here yet, but that's fine. People watching this in the future, hello to you. I don't know if anyone's gonna come. Maybe they will. Hopefully somebody does. Sometime soon. I'm kind of stalling so that maybe somebody will show up before I start. Maybe. Anyone? Okay, might as well just begin. Yes, there we go. There's that. Pause this. And so we left off with Azul just attacked the WRO headquarters, and Shalua saved Shulk and stuff, but she's now in a coma. We briefly saw it at the end of the last stream. And Shulk is still with us now, because Azul was like, we don't want you here, I'm going to kill you now, rah. Okay, so let's keep going. This is still a bit of the end. The last one, everything's in ruins. Or a bit of where we left off is what I mean. Yeah, okay. And this is where we were. She is, yeah, still in a coma. Hey, Yuffie's here. Because Vincent came here with Yuffie. And then she, like, got knocked out and stuff.
Sorry.
Hey.
Yep.
They say
Hello,
she
stream.
won't wake up.
I'm checking to see how much our reserves of pop are. Oh, there.
She suffered too much trauma to her head. Unless there's some kind of a miracle, she's not...
We're down to 6 from like... So I think we did 16.
Vincent!
Got through.
You
what,
were
10,
there?
12 packs.
Why couldn't you save her?
Well, not we.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No one here yet?
No,
Ah,
that's fine.
it's very
No.
cool though. I mean, Paris always goes
I
through the
didn't mean to.
GT5 ones,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those
and
are
she
good.
just runs through.
Yep.
I'll let you be.
Okay.
She was a fool.
Well, don't say that about your sister who literally saved your life. Oh yeah, Yuffie's not going to... Forgot about that.
You have no right to call her that!
Ouch,
You
Yuffie.
don't know! You don't know what...
Why does Yuffie care so much? She didn't even
Why?
know her.
Why would
guess
she
she's
do
just-
something so...
The kind of person who would care like that. And I guess it has been 3 years since the original game, so she's matured.
Before, when
Quite
I
a bit.
asked Shalua what she was searching for, she answered her reason to live.
Mm-hmm.
It was you, Shulk. You were her reason to live.
So? I don't understand how someone could give her own life for that of another.
Makes sense for you to think that
Do
way
you
since you were
understand,
in Deep Ground for
Vincent
10 years.
Valentine?
Do you really have to call him
I
by
can't
both
answer
names?
for your sister. But
But
when a person has someone they care about that much, giving their life is sometimes the least they can do.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
maybe
true.
that's what makes us human.
someone they care about.
Although, it seems like there are a lot of people around me who don't need a reason to risk their lives for that of another.
And are you...
Are you okay? What was that about? He's flashback?
Vincent. Vincent.
Probably a flashback. You might hear voices in the background. Sorry about that. Yep.
Fall asleep here, and you might catch a cold. Why are you so surprised? Is my face that hideous?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
And how are you supposed to be my bodyguard if you're up here sleeping?
Good question. Why is he here? Where is here?
The warm breeze.
Where are they?
I was only going to rest my eyes for a minute.
Nowhere in Nibelheim looks this nice. At least that we've seen.
I have to admit, the breeze is quite comfortable.
Must be a ways away. Is that a church? Is there a church in Nibelheim?
However, I think you're in my seat.
Or is that the mansion? Maybe that was supposed to be the mansion.
Care to join me?
That's nice.
I'm sorry. Why are her data fragments responding?
Oh, that's what happened.
Vincent, I agree with you.
Her data fragments
This
inside
is not
Shulk's
the time
mind
for us to give up.
responded to Vincent being
But I need
there.
to know something. Those data files you recovered from Shinran Manor. Are you sure there were not any more?
I'm sure.
I see.
What's wrong?
Well, the Omega report.
The Omega
The file
report.
was incomplete.
That must have been
To make
Lucrezia's
any sense out of
report.
it, we are going to require the other half. If possible, I wanted to know more about our foe before we launched the attack on Midgar.
Ooh, I don't think we've heard about that yet. They're gonna attack Midgar,
Are you speaking of Dr.
Which is-
Lucrezia Crescent's findings?
where Deep Ground is.
Yes, but how did you...
A large quantity of her mnemonic data fragments
Mnemonic data
has
fragments.
been uploaded into my neural network.
That's a thing that can happen.
It was my prime directive to use this data to locate and retrieve the proto-materia.
Well,
However,
Deep Ground has
not only
accomplished
was the
that
data
now.
incomplete, but part of her consciousness began interfering with my own thought processes. It was believed that the missing fragments may have been the reason for this. I can attempt to upload the WRO's files on the Omega report. By combining it with the data I possess, you may obtain a clearer picture of what you will be up against. And
Cool.
perhaps I can regain control of my mind.
Vincent, hurry! You better get out here!
this game does not do a very good job at explaining what Shulk's powers are. Sid!
Over here!
Brought the new airship from Advent Children. Ooh, CGI. Yeah, there it is. Just like in the movie. Oh wow, he built a whole fleet of them.
Wow!
That's pretty impressive. There
What
he
the hell are we
is.
waiting for? It's time to get up and go! Come on, get on board! Yeah.
That was a bit of weird animation. Oh yeah, it's called the Shara. Inside the Shara.
Forward visibility approximately 95%.
Communication channels
Radar
clear.
functioning normally.
Network terminals
Wide
online.
area scan shows no
Gamma
threat
link
to the
operational.
radius.
Adjusting settings 6281.
Looks pretty cool.
Sectors 2
Power
through
levels
6.
128%.
We need oil on the L3 axle. Green. G9 friction levels up to .024. Operating the lower valve.
Main propeller at 80%.
Oh, the WRO is actually helping operate them.
0.3%.
Monitoring signal AJ-109.
That's pretty neat. So Sid and Reeve must have been working together. Oh, people! Are there people here? Hello. Please.
Green.
Maybe. If you are here, please say something in chat.
Vincent. Long time. Captain. Oh, sorry about that. As much as I'd like to sit down and reminisce about old times, you'll have to take a rain check. Why don't you have a look around my bird until the meeting?
That mouth movement. Something else. Alright, so he's gonna...
Deep ground soldiers.
Oh, okay.
A ruthless band of killing machines determined to revive Omega and bring this world to her end.
I'm glad that everything is voiced.
And at the top stand the CX, a small group of elite warriors
Yep.
more powerful than the rest combined.
This is stuff we know.
Rosso the Crimson, Azul the Cerulean, Nero the Sable, and their mysterious and enigmatic leader, Vice the Immaculate. It is
Yep.
believed that confrontations with these four will be unavoidable.
This
But
is a
their
video
defeat
game
is
after all.
necessary for our mission's success. However, I'm not worried. I know that you and the others will not let us or the planet down.
Yeah. Do you have anything interesting to say?
Valentine. It's me.
You?
Don't you remember? I was one of the Highwind crew.
Aw.
That bird was a beauty.
That's
This
nice.
ship's just as sweet. And you won't believe this, but she runs on some mysterious ancient power. But you don't have to worry. You'll
Some
be
mysterious-
safe in my
wait,
hands.
did he say that-
But
Oh.
you don't have to worry.
This ship.
You'll be safe in my hands. Wait a minute. Where did this button come from?
What does
Oh,
the
no,
ship
you
run
didn't
on?
hear anything. Approaching destination.
Mysterious ancient thing. Maybe he was just talking about how they don't understand how the oil the machinery works because they use Mako and stuff.
Development Administrator Scarlet.
Okay.
Deep ground.
Yes,
It used to
indeed.
be a medical facility for injured soldier troops.
Okay, I think that's new.
Military personnel would be sent there for care and rehabilitation.
So that's how Deep Ground started.
However, over time, it evolved into a laboratory for madmen intent on ignoring all laws of man and nature.
So it started as a medical facility, and then since the medical division is probably run by Hojo, it kind of got turned into a place where they would experiment on soldiers to make them even more powerful and destructive.
And supposedly, this evolution took place because of the existence of one rogue soldier. A man known only as G. However, that's all we were able to retrieve.
That's also new.
As much as I'd like to sit down and reminisce about old times,
So the
you'll have
switch
to take a rain
from medical
check.
facility
Why don't you have a look around my bird until the
to
meeting?
crazy murder house started with some soldier named G. Anything else?
I keep my new river chocobo there.
Cool.
Boco
That's,
goes over, and I can go.
That's a fun reference to the original game.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Anybody else have anything interesting to say?
3 years now. You'd think after a few hundred flights, I get tired of the view.
This thing wasn't built
But
for like
you know, when I realized that this may be
at
my
least a
last
year.
time
Oh, look at
on
Yuffie in the background.
my last
You can see her.
chance to
She's
get a glimpse of
she
the
like
land
out
I
on
call
deck.
home.
What is she doing out there?
I just
She's just puking over the edge.
wanted to get one last look.
Right, because she doesn't have a problem with heights. Just at least not that we know of. Just motion sickness. Do we get to see her? Oh no, she wasn't outside. The thing just wasn't loaded. That's funny.
Man, I hate airships. I knew I
I shouldn't have had eggs for breakfast.
What does eggs have to do with anything?
Sorry, Vince. I don't feel like talking much.
Shouldn't you be in like a bathroom or something? Do they not have that on this airship? Is he back in base, or is she on the plane, on the airship now?
After the assault begins, the headquarters facilities will no longer be available. And to think, just a few days ago, I was the one who was in there.
That was days ago? Wow.
No, forget I said anything.
What are you working on?
I mean, it makes sense. This
I'm
would
in the
take a while to
process of
plan and
modifying
stuff.
this equipment so I can perform an SND, a synaptic
Okay,
net
so she
dial.
mentioned SND in the multiplayer mode, the prequel-ish thing that we watched yesterday. An SND stands for Synaptic Net Dive. So she's going to explain what that is. Let's see if we can understand what she means.
Synaptic net dive?
My specialty within the Sviets. While retaining consciousness, I project an image of myself into a virtual reality called a network.
Okay, let's break that down. So basically she her brain goes into a VR. Her mind. Yeah.
I can also use this ability to negotiate with data on the subconscious planes of sentient life form.
I'm sorry, what? Okay. I've seen this a few times and I still don't understand. You can use this ability to negotiate with data on the subconscious planes of sentient life forms. So she can react with other people's subconscious or something. Something.
However, this often involves a great risk to my own sanity. For Shinra, the success
Shinra?
of the SND project was crucial for their next step in... I'm sorry.
In what?
I seem to have gotten off track.
I want to know.
Simply put,
Their next step
I'm
in
creating
what?
a personal network terminal within the airship's main control console. What?
Oh, so they are in the airship.
Nothing. You just remind me of your sister.
So you didn't know if she'll live for that long, Vincent. Unless a lot more time has been passing than I realize.
Thanks to Shulk's half of the data, I've been able to make more sense of the report. But I still require more time to piece together the fragments. I will give you all a detailed briefing at the meeting.
Cool. Are we gonna go to the meeting now? Is that what's happening now? Yeah, probably.
All right, our old buddies and the remaining
Old
WRO
buddies,
squad
yeah.
will lead the ground assault.
You know who that means. Those weird flashes there. Ooh. Are these the old buddies leading the ground assault? Heck yeah!
I see it.
Tifa and Barret. And here's our boy! There he is, in all his Advent Children glory.
Time to go, Fenrir.
And his Kingdom Hearts voice. That will always be his Kingdom Hearts voice to me. I mean, that is the first place where this guy voiced Cloud, so. And his bike is called Fenrir, which I don't know if I mentioned in my commentary, but it goes along with the whole wolf thing from Advent Children. And also it's a Keyblade you can get in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Well, we launched our attack from the air.
Okay, so that was just showing what was going on down there.
So
Does ice... Is that ice on her
You
head?
ready?
Does that actually help
Yes.
with motion sickness? I'd never heard of that before. I wish there were people in chat who could answer me.
All right, take it away, Shulk.
What is Kashi doing here?
Very well. Data fragment link. Successful. Commencing synaptic net dive
Camera.
in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. What is she diving into exactly? Oh, she is just doing this presentation for us, I think. Showing her piece of Lucrezia's data.
What the? Are we in?
What?
Sid, you
Just
built
as
a
we
VR
returned to the
machine
planet when our
on your
lifeline
plane
faded.
without even realizing it.
The planet returns to the cosmos when
This
our
is
time has come.
that's kind of an important idea. The whole universe. We touched on this last stream, but
Anything that has
the
definite
whole
shape
universe kind of has its own life
will
stream.
one day cease to exist. The same is true for this world. Before she takes her final breath, the pure life streams that flow freely beneath her crust will be brought together into one. By Omega, the ultimate life form. His purpose?
Yes, Omega.
To gather all life, sentient and non, and lead it into the sea of stars, where it will embark on a fabulous journey along a road untraveled.
But how can he take all life if there are some things
When Omega
still
has
living?
lifted the life from this planet,
Because they're not made of life stream.
all that will remain will be an empty shell destined to die silently in the limitless void of space.
Yeah? That is what would happen if you take all the life.
Omega is
The same type of life form as the weapons we encountered 3 years ago. The planet
Voice acting.
gave
So yeah,
birth
Omega is basically like a
to
weapon.
creatures to protect itself. Just as the planet will ultimately give birth to the final weapon,
The
Omega,
final weapon.
when the end of the world is imminent. In essence, Omega is an elaborate safety mechanism designed solely to maintain and protect the flow of life. Normally, Omega poses no threat to us. It only manifests when the planet has detected something that may cause her danger.
However, Deep Ground is attempting to awaken the beast early.
Well, that's bad.
Thus, the kidnappings.
What does that have to do with it? Explain. Okay. How is Reeve controlling this thing?
Good gracious me!
Yeah, so this is what Ketchy saw when investigating Reactor Zero. All those people being dumped in there and that giant arm came out and
By
stuff.
slaughtering thousands of innocent souls, they are creating a pure life stream in order to trick the planet into thinking the end is near.
That's not good.
Yeah, why
I
those
can't resume.
conniving? I don't know what this Vice character is trying, but he's crazy if he thinks we're gonna let him get away with it.
Right. Omega is being revived.
I like how
deep
Sid
beneath
definitely would
Mako
not have
Reactor
cared about
Zero.
this 3 years ago. But now
To
he's a
increase
full
the
hero
output
and he
of
has
Reactor
to
Zero,
act on it.
All the other reactors have been tied into its mainframe.
Okay.
Our objective is to destroy 1 through 8 and slow the reanimation process. Mission
That might
details
take
for
a
each
while.
squad will be relayed separately.
All right.
I mean, they do have the whole
Still got some
WRO
time
instead of
before
just
the big
4
show.
people, you know, so
You got anything
5
needs
people, I guess.
tending to? Do it.
Cool.
So so tired. Vincent Valentine,
Stop calling him that, it's weird.
this feeling... Is this what you meant? By doing something for someone you care about?
It seems so.
Dr. Crescent's data has begun defragmenting within my mind.
Yay, I
I
think.
can see many different images. Images she experienced with you. Interference, recovery. So tired.
You sound like a robot. I mean, that is kind of what defrag made her into.
Vince, don't worry about the reactors. We'll take care of those. You work on those 4 wackos.
Cool.
I don't like letting you have all the fun, but... You know, I can't leave my baby here alone. Cloud and the others will be shutting down the power. And there's no way we're letting Yuffie go down there by herself.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Sorry, buddy. Looks like from here on out, it's Vince versus the Spheres.
But Gunn did nothing against
We're counting
Azula.
on you, old pal.
Also, I guess Azula must have just left the base after
just
knocking
like a
out...
cake. I mean, Reed.
After knocking out
When the
Shalua.
hell did he become so important?
Good question.
All this you see around you, everything here, he put up the gill for it.
Ah,
Of course, that's
I
on
see.
the condition that I help him save the world.
Never thought about how you would
All I
have
know is
paid
where
for
he
the
got
airship.
that kind of cash.
I mean, he was one of the top Shinra people. Well, this seems bad. This seems very bad.
But are you worried about the assault?
Uh-oh.
Hey, we'll be okay. We always are, right?
Vincent,
Oh boy. What's going on? Okay, everything's fine.
What's happening? A dream?
I think you mean a vision. Nope. That was real. Uh-oh. And now it's happening again. You should talk to Cloud. You two can relate more now.
Am I losing control?
Kinda seems that way. Shelk, what are you doing? Why do you ignore him? He is in pain.
Okay, dogs, it's time. All hands to
Camera.
positions.
A simultaneous
there they are,
attack
all
from
three of
land
them.
and air. I think they may be serious this time.
They had better be. I've been so bored lately.
His awakening is near. Let tonight be the final chapter.
He is very strange. And very darknessy.
Listen up, because I'm only going to say this once. If any more of you are killed by those punks, I'll drag you back from hell and kill you again. You really want
That is the most Sid thing to say ever.
Why not try staying alive? That's what this war's all about. If you live, everybody behind you lives. If you die, they die. You got that? Now go kick some deep ground ass. Yeah!
That was a good speech.
Vincent
Barrett would be
Valentine.
proud of you, Sid.
What's this?
Your phone. I retrieved it in calm.
His what? I thought he didn't have one.
I've modified it slightly. Just
I mean, it has been a year since I've had children. And he was like, where can I get a phone?
Directly. From this workstation, I can perform a synaptic net dive into almost any network system in Midgar. I may also be able to help guide you into deep ground. It's not what you think. By monitoring your movement, Dr. Crescent's data fragments are restored within me. I'm simply providing this service for my own benefit.
I didn't say anything.
Well, it's kind of obvious that you didn't
anyway,
trust her.
My resources here are limited. Do not expect too much.
I'm counting on you, Shulk.
It's just... I've never actually been counted on by anyone before. Never mind.
That's some good voice acting.
Well then, can I count on you to keep an eye on the airship while we're away as well?
Huh?
I have already witnessed your strength and skill once. This is war, and we have to be ready for anything. Your assistance would be of great help.
My assistance?
Exactly.
Commissioner!
Ah, excuse me. Vincent, I will see you again before deployment. And Shulk, remember, I'm counting on you.
Fighting for. No, I have no one. No one to fight for. No one at all.
Don't say that. That is not true.
This is it!
Ooh, CGI. Now it's getting real. It's a pretty impressive fleet they've got there. That's also a lot of anti-aircraft things Deep Ground has. That might be a problem. This cutscene feels like I'm watching an episode of the Clone Wars, really. It's really good. I like this cutscene. It's very cool.
Hatch open. Prepare for drop.
See you boys later. Going down.
That I would not like riding on one of those things. That'd be terrifying.
Advance squad away. Secondary squad, prepare for drop.
Hey, there's the ground support.
You!
What was that? What was that noise? Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm afraid you're fighting a losing battle there, Rosso. Cloud's gonna kick your butt. Okay, this guy might be able to beat Cloud, but...
What the?
Oh, that's not good. Yikes. Sid, are you good?
Damage to the Shara minimal.
Oh, well, that's good.
Damn! They're gonna pay for that.
They'll pay for this. Hello, Renee. Thanks for checking in, because no one has been here yet. And you came during a cool cutscene, but it was at the very end of it. But, oh well. Alright, we are in Midgar.
What do you think you're doing?
Why did she go right back to sounding like a robot?
Clicks off your target destination. However, considering the location of the enemy, this could work to your advantage. Head for the central complex and locate a means of reaching the top level.
Vincent, are you ever going to say anything?
You will only be able to enter deep ground from the upper platform. I'll contact you again. Shulk out.
Cool.
Mr. Valentine! We missed our landing point. This looks like the old Sector 7 slums.
Ooh.
The train graveyard.
Yeah, yes, that looks familiar.
Sir, I've received a radio transmission reporting the remaining air squads have reached the upper level plates and joined the ground forces.
Train graveyard.
Fine.
Sir? Requesting permission to accompany you until we've reached the complex.
Do as you wish.
Sir! Thank you, sir!
He probably doesn't like being called sir. Gun. Cool. Just more talking to soldiers. Not soldiers, but WRO people.
Sir, let me join you!
Just don't get in my way.
Okay then. And another one?
You know, I was born in Midgar.
Cool, a lot of people were.
My brother and I used to play here all the time. My mom didn't approve, though.
I feel like
After
this should
she
be...
died, my brother joined a Shinra resistance group, but was killed when the plate fell.
Oh, it might be Biggs or Wedge.
I can't believe this place is still here.
Lieutenant! Soldiers!
Biggs's sister or Wedge's sister.
The enemy's almost here!
That's a pretty cool, kind of random thing to have, but it is cool.
Commander! Commander!
You don't both have to say it.
Vincent Valentine, thank you for your assistance. To reach the central complex, you must proceed through this maze of decommissioned trains where some of the enemy's most powerful
I'll see what I can do.
Backup. Wait! I can't let you go without backup.
You heard what Sid said. Your job is to live. If you come with me, chances are you'll all die.
Understood. I'll remain here until the current situation has improved. Good luck, sir.
Sir!
Cool. Vincent is too cool for backup. I mean, and he does just care about people. He doesn't want them to die.
There's no way out of here?
None. I looked all over.
But it feels like it just skipped one line of dialogue.
Looks like we're both stuck in here.
That would have probably taken less time to say than it took to do that pan away. I don't understand this game sometimes. Most of the time.
Shulk.
Vincent Valentine.
Stop calling him that.
The only way out of the graveyard is through a nearby underground
Why does it keep
passage.
fading away like that?
Where?
I'm uploading the location now. Also, up ahead, Deep Ground has established a heavy line of defense.
Cool.
You probably won't even break a sweat, but I thought I would let you know.
Cool. Moving on. Now what?
Vincent Valentine,
Stop.
you've reached the central complex.
Wow, he
Proceed
didn't
up to
realize.
reach the plate's surface.
What's wrong?
The approaching Deep Ground squad. No, it's nothing. I'll contact you again.
Did she actually stop talking? Because it sounded like she actually stopped talking. Why did she cut off again? Maybe it was a localization, strange localization thing. Or maybe she was stopping because she realized that these guys were coming in. But Vincent has gun, he will be fine. Gun.
Have your order. Don't let him get away.
Yeah. Because Vincent always has to be super dramatic. But he is cool. Oh, hi.
Still alive, I see.
I guess
and you
we are
call
here
yourself
now.
Human.
More human than you.
Oof.
Huh? More human than I?
The mouth
Tell me
animations in
something
this
I
game.
don't already know, darling. I'm a Tsviet. I traded away my human weaknesses for power long ago. 'Tis the path I've chosen, and the path I'll tread, till I've sucked all life from this pitiful world.
And then what?
And I'm not going to let you get in the way.
What will you do after everybody's dead?
You've lived long enough, Vincent.
And there is nothing else to do.
And I'll make sure you don't come back this time. By slicing you into pieces.
Did she just shoot nothing out of it, or were the things coming out of it?
Let's see what kind of man you are.
Cool. Boss fight.
Oh, why? Do you know why they call me the Crimson, darling?
Maybe because of your red hair and your red clothes and everything.
Let me show you.
Or is it just that your powers conveniently...
Can you dodge this?
conveniently reflect the way you look. I don't even know what's the difference. I don't think she looks different. Maybe it's just her power. Why is there like a random jukebox in the background? That's so weird. Bloodburst. Oh, so she's called. Nope. But gun beats everything.
Someone stronger. Then absurd. Absurd. Our time here together is done.
Yes,
But
because I
the mighty
beat you.
Azul awaits. I shall not grant you the pleasure of killing Rosso the Crimson.
Oh, she's about to do a Zigbar.
No one will ever stand above me. No! No!
Bye, no one will miss you. No one will miss you.
The ground squads have not been able to penetrate the deep ground defenses. The Mako reactors are still operating at full capacity.
So it seems.
Okay.
What's your location?
Shinra building. Or what remains of it.
The same as
Not
it
very
was
much.
3 years ago. Though after Meteor Fall, there wasn't much left of Midgar at all. With the exception of Deep Ground.
And the slums. There were some people there still.
The passage to Deep
And enough
Ground
junk
should
left to
be
build
located
Edge.
within Shinra Building.
Shinra, why does she say
Search
that?
for the President's personal entrance.
All right.
Uh-oh, this is a bad time.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I thought he got control back. But no. Now he did.
What's going on?
Bad things, probably.
Why is chaos? Why? Why now?
You really don't know, do you? The proto-materia helped you control chaos. Now that you've lost it, your mental state has become extremely unstable.
So when Rosso ripped that out of his chest...
Proto-materia. Control chaos.
He kind of lost the ability to completely
Yes.
control chaos.
If you recall, you had it extracted from your chest by Rosso.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos. While a part
Oh,
of
she's,
you, the entity exists independently from the
reading
rest
more
of
of
your
Lucrezia's data.
Shulk?
Chaos. The harbinger of anarchy.
Lucrezia.
Born before the planet dies.
How is Shulk
He shall
projecting
gather
that there?
together all
Oh,
life
it's not actually there.
for Omega's journey to the
He
Sea
only
Star.
sees it.
That is chaos. And he slumbers inside you. I'm so sorry. You must fight him. I don't want you to die.
Lucrezia!
So basically, the purpose of chaos
You
is...
must fight him. I don't want you to die.
Oh, that seems bad. The purpose of chaos is to kill everything that's still alive and return it to the life stream for Omega to then send up into the universe.
Hey! Engine room! What the hell's going on down there? Engine room! Damn it!
What is wrong?
Don't have a damn clue. All of a sudden, engine levels began dropping like crazy.
That seems very bad.
We haven't taken any direct hits, so everything should be running like clockwork.
I will go have a look.
Thanks. Counting on you.
That was convenient that he used that phrase. Because he wasn't a part of that competition before. Wow, she's fast. That seems very bad. Oh, look who it is.
It can't be.
Fancy meeting you here, Shell.
Why couldn't it be? Why are you surprised?
You...
Quite unexpected.
Why did you come here, Nero?
Why? I was short a few souls and came to collect.
So he
What did
takes
you do with
people's souls. Wonderful.
Need you ask? Look around. My mission is complete.
Uh-oh, she says. Did he have a soul?
And what do you think we are doing?
I don't really know.
It's because you have someone to fight for.
However, since coming here, I've realized one thing. I don't want to let down anyone who's counting on me.
Yeah.
Pure nonsense.
Nonsense? Perhaps.
Yellow eyes. Yeah, I don't think you have any chance of beating him, I'm sorry. Why does he need those? He can just darkness her into oblivion. Oh look, hands. He actually has those. His design is pretty cool. And we're in. Oh no, another one of these. Whatever shall we do? Hello, Deporgmaster. Thanks for checking in. We are fighting this machine for the 1000th time. Yes, nobody else is here, but it's fine. That's happened before in this series, and the main reason I do these is to have the just to have the VODs exist anyway. But I do like hanging out on stream. I like it better when people are here, but if they're not, it's fine. Yeah, she's not gonna answer. Maybe. Who is it now?
Hey, I got through!
Oh, it's Tifa!
What? You got through? Yo! Vincent! You still alive?
Of course he is. We're talking to him, aren't we?
Okay, see you, Porkmaster.
Right next to my ear.
Sorry about that, Tifa.
I apologize, Vincent. Here's Cloud.
Vincent?
Yeah.
Cloud. It's been a while. Sid's airship.
I mean, it's been since Advent Children,
We
probably.
lost contact about 15 minutes ago. I don't think we have to worry, though. Those two should be fine.
Yeah. And what about you?
What do you think?
Right. You can count on us.
Your voices seem pretty chill for what sounds like is going on around you.
And as for you...
Don't worry. Leave deep ground to me.
Can you hold on a second? Tifa.
Got it. Vincent, I'm sending you a map of the Shinra building. Deep
Why do
ground
they
is
keep
below
saying
the
Shinra?
complex. Take an elevator as far down as you can. Good luck!
Give him hell, Vincent!
Barrett, I thought I told you
Don't
to.
go getting yourself killed now.
Like that. That's nice. Ah, there he is.
So, Rosso didn't survive.
Rosso.
Oh. Something inside you wants out. Its stench is so very familiar.
You can smell the darkness, guys. It's the smell of darkness.
Come, Vincent. Show me your rage. Now, let the killing begin.
Where did you get that? Neo Azul, what has he done different? Did we fight him before and now you just had to give him a new name? I don't actually remember. Did he say something? Oh no, it was just Vincent's grunting noises.
This is how a battle should be. Don't you think so?
Uh-oh. This is a really bad time.
Feel my
Where are they
true
going? The
strength.
whole thing's... They're on an elevator.
Feel the wrath of Azul the Cerulean.
This is a very big elevator. This should instantly just send the elevator plummeting. You would think it would exceed the weight limit. Although, if the elevator was built to fit as many, or to hold as many people as seems like it fit on there, maybe it'll be fine. Arch Azul was what it's called. So this time we can actually just beat him up. Oh, maybe not.
This is yet.
Oh boy, is chaos about to come out to play? Ouch. Ah, yep, there it is.
Chaos.
Suddenly, he has Azul's giant. Oh, oh my! That's wow. He just got stabbed with a gun.
You were more a beast than I.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Very well. I'll see you again, Vincent. In hell.
Well, that's 2 down. 2 down, 2 to go.
So
and there's
that
1.
is chaos. Intriguing.
Yes, he finally gets to see Vincent's darkness that he was so interested in seeing.
Perhaps I should simply let him live out his destiny of destruction.
What did you do to Shulk? And what is that? Is that a phone? Did he just drop a phone?
I'm so sorry.
Why does it play that now? Oh, it's Vincent being trapped in himself,
Vincent,
remembering
just
things
a
again.
little longer. Then I can let you out.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me lately? Maybe I've been working too hard.
I mean, you are pregnant with a Genova-infused child right now.
And just what do you think you're doing with my failed experiment?
Failed.
Get out of my lab!
Silence! I'm the one giving orders here.
Shut up, Hojo.
Omega? And chaos? I see. Another experiment.
Oof.
You're using this fine specimen to finish your thesis, aren't you, Doctor?
Oof.
No, you're wrong!
Am I? Once a scientist, always a scientist, I must say. How happy this fellow must be, helping his beloved, even after he's begun rotting away.
Yes, go away, please. No one wants you here.
No! This is no experiment! It's...
What is it? I must know. What is it? Oh good, Vincent has unchaosed himself.
Chaos. Lucrezia used me to...
Don't believe that. Those were Hojo's words.
So, this pain is...
Alright, what's with this phone that Nero dropped?
Shulk.
Oh, it's Shulk's phone. He was giving him a message that he has captured her. Or killed her, maybe.
Deep ground. Shinra's dark secret.
Yep. Why are those valves just spraying darkness out? Or whatever.
Now, a world of hell above. A path to once more.
Oh, that's why, because it is a path to darkness. Alright, where's this going? Ah, to Reactor 0. Is this anything, or just these things running towards him? Him shooting. Oh. They have shields. Pale Vice. Of course. Oh, that was random. Hello. This seems very bad. The light in the darkness?
No. Don't let chaos control you.
Hey, there she is.
You cannot be contained by this darkness. Because a part of you was born from it.
Yeah, it's that same stagnant,
Regain control.
that same stagnant life stream. Chaos is connected to it, that Terra corrupt. And we learned that Nero was almost literally born from it. It was injected to him while he was still an unborn child. There she is.
As old as he is.
Just floating there in the darkness.
And still acting like a helpless child. I can see why Lucrezia had such a difficult time.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why I'm doing this. I will die when my magic runs out anyway. Is this...
It's a nice reflect spell there. Oh, was that Lucrezia's voice? I think? Oh yeah, she's remembering another memory of hers.
Is this the place you spoke of?
Oh, who is this?
Yes. Deep within this grotto is where chaos is destined to awake.
We know this place. This is where chaos was destined to awake. Huh?
Come on, Dr. Valentine!
Dr. Valentine?
The fountain isn't going anywhere.
Grimoire. Grimoire Valentine.
Don't you think you are taking things a little too quickly?
And why not? All those people at Shinra who laughed at my thesis. I have to prove them wrong.
So we actually saw
Rushing
this
into
guy
will get you
a little
nowhere,
bit in the prequel thingy. We saw his face. He was like a scientist who worked for Shinra. And I think accidentally kind of helped make Deep Ground into what it was. Uh-oh. Ooh. They must have taken some of the stagnant life stream from that pool. Because that's what was there.
Are you alright, Dr. Valentine?
He does not seem that way.
Fine.
Dr. Valentine!
Uh-oh.
Tell my son.
He is not fine.
Sorry.
Dr. Valentine! Dr. Valentine!
Well,
my time has come to return to the life stream.
Come back! Why did you have to fade away? Why did you... It's all right. He simply returned to the planet.
I don't think you're gonna help. You're talking to a figment of the past. What is this?
Stop crying, Shulk. But... It's alright. Mom just returned to the planet. We'll see her again. We will? Is this? Of course we will. No. Shalua? Mom said...
Yes.
Everything
that
in
is
this
who
world
that is,
goes
Shulk.
around
Good
in
job.
a circle. That means she'll come back someday. Mom wouldn't lie to us, right? Right. Shalua.
She must have forgotten that. Well, hello.
Shulk.
How are you here?
Is it alright for me to return
She must
to
be
the planet?
interacting with her subconsciousness or something. Because apparently her powers let her do that somehow.
Hmm? Not yet.
There's still so much
Don't worry. We'll see each other again.
That's not a good sign for Shalua.
A dream? No. Data interference.
So more of that relating data to memory and consciousness and stuff. Oh, suddenly CGI. I think? Or was it just really zoomed in?
I didn't think I had any tears left.
Or has it been CGI this whole... No. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But it's nice. That's a nice part of the story. And Vincent's still just standing here. Just gonna leave that darkness portal there.
A pleasure to finally meet you, Vincent.
Okay, wait, actually, I forgot. I was going to, after that scene... I didn't really need to go back, but I felt like doing it anyway. So, since we have got there, we actually have the Omega report that we can read. Lucrezia's Omega report. You can go away. Wanted to wait until we got there to read it, so I'll start this over. Make it a little quieter. Okay. So, we can read Lucrezia's entire findings here. So let's do that. First report. The ancient tablet discovered. The ancient tablet reads, Soul Rod of Terra corrupt, quelling impurity, purging the stream to beckon forth the ultimate fate. Behold mighty chaos, Omega squire to the lofty heavens. After further study of the tablet by a research team, it's been determined that this passage was written by the Cetra over 2,000 years ago. Right, so... I think that's saying, like, even before Genova fell, so... long time ago. This is the stuff that we'd heard them reciting a few times. Then she wonders, could Omega be a place and Chaos be a person? So they're still trying to decipher what this means. While our search for the site has continued, we have been unable to locate any new artifacts that may help to answer many questions. The Promised Land? Quite a few of my colleagues have come to the conclusion that Omega may be the fabled Promised Land to which the legend states that the Cetra are to lead us. However, I still have my doubts. If Omega were an actual location, then how could Chaos be its squire to the lofty heavens? Good question. Next month, administration will finally be sending me the assistant I have been asking for. Rumored has it she graduated at the top of her university class. Oh, so this is actually Grimoire writing these. And yeah, that's how they knew each other, Lucrezia and Grimoire. Review of several dated reports of our life stream has shed new light to my many theories about the Cetra inscription. Just as we were born from the flowing matter below our feet, I now believe that Chaos and Omega may also be sentient life forms that the planet creates at his own will. If we were able to discover the exact locations where these two beings are to be born, the scientific repercussions will be enormous. I was informed by a fellow paleontologist this morning that the new company had discovered another Cetra artifact, and a new large-scale research project was scheduled to begin. She also said that my assistant had been offered a place on the team. Is that supposed to be someone? I'm trying to think now. Female paleontologist working for Shinra.
The best way to
No, ad.
is with more fat.
Ad on music. No. Stop. 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 I wish this did not have ads. Hello? Are you going to start? Okay, I'll just keep going. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of who that would be. So, moving on. The more I learn of this wondrous planet's inner workings, the more I am in awe of that which lies before me. Omega, part of a system created by our world to preserve the constant circulation of life. And therein lies the key to solving this mystery. For many years it has been documented that local legends not only speak of this phenomenon in terms of a planetary scale, but also suggest that the entire cosmos may follow the same rules, which we now know to be true. I must say I am quite pleased with the work of my fine assistant. Her ardent approach to the tasks before her will most certainly lead us to the many answers which continue to elude our team. Omega and Chaos, the two names which appear on the tablet. If Omega is to act as the arc which guides all life to the boundless sea of stars, then what of Chaos? The ancient inscription implies that his duty is to beckon forth an ultimate fate. Perhaps it is he who is destined to lead us to Omega. Soul wrought of terra corrupt. What message lurks behind these ominous words? I think there are 8 of these, so not too long. I think. Yeah, okay. And now I guess we switch over to Lucrezia's point of view. The spring that Dr. Valentine discovered is amazing. I'm certain that it is some sort of reservoir for the terra corrupt mentioned on the Cetra tablet. The doctor believes the crystalline spring contains contaminated deposits of bioplasma that have overflown from the pure life stream. Bioplasma, I don't know what that's... I guess it's just Mako. Guess that would make sense. In fact, all of our readings indicate a strange type of energy radiating from the site. Could this grotto be the location where the legendary Chaos is destined to be born? So that's how it becomes stagnant. It overflows from the normal life stream kinda into this pool place and then just stays there and becomes terra corrupt. My conscience tells me that I must leave some sort of record documenting all that I have attempted. That which... Oh, so this is after experimenting on Vincent. That which slumbers within him, the antithesis of Omega, Chaos, soul wrought of terra corrupt. Before Omega begins his journey to the Sea of Stars, Chaos will scourge the world of all things living, sending them back to the life stream, only to be left with the burden of bearing the discarded remains of a dying world. Oh, so... Oh, no, music. Oh, good. No ad that time. So, once everything else goes out into the world, Chaos, now Vincent, will still be left. That's rough. And it was I who... I'm so sorry. And then, I have determined the materia found by Dr. Valentine at the Fountain of Chaos. So they found the proto-materia at that fountain place. I've determined it to be a type of refined antimatter formed within the grotto over the past several millennia. I believe the planet created this instrument out of necessity as a means to control chaos and prolong its own inevitable fate. By controlling chaos, the planet also succeeds in preventing the advent of Omega. If Chaos is allowed to fulfill his destiny of destruction, Omega's awakening cannot be far behind. That is why I... You what? Okay, that's all there is to that. Some stuff we already knew, some clearing up of other things. But it's good to know that it exists either way, so... We kind of saw part of this already, but...
A pleasure to finally meet you, Vincent.
Hello.
Nero. At first, I thought you nothing more than a nuisance. However, it seems I can no longer let you run about unchained. I must protect my beloved brother.
Vice is his brother, by the way.
Brother.
We know
Dear
that.
Vice,
yeah.
Powerful Vice. The only person who ever loved me, and the only person I will ever love. However,
yes.
But that is all
However, what?
In a matter of moments, everything will change.
What did you do with Shulk?
Shulk? Ah, yes. What did I do with her? I
That
do
is what he
recall
asked.
running into the lass when I journeyed to the airship. A feisty one she is.
Yeah, like you forgot this fast.
The girl is inside me, lost like a little...
Kyrie. Kyrie's inside me?
Ah.
A gun.
So you wish to dance?
So he can just absorb people. And they are all inside him. That's awesome. Ouch, that looked like it hurt. But of course we beat him.
Perhaps Azul and Rosa never stood a chance against the mighty Valentine. But enough. I have other matters to attend to.
Yeah, you tried that already. It's not going to work. There she is. At least she's still got that materia.
So this is the end.
Nope.
I think you dropped this. Unless you find something appealing about this place, I suggest we leave.
So he can just walk around in there. Because of chaos. Animation.
I see. Soul wrought of terror corrupt.
Yep.
My darkness would have no control over you, would it? So I must try A different dance.
And what might that be?
How about...
Yeah!
Even in a world
Oh
where fear and despair reign over the heavens, you must never forget, where there is shadow, there is always light. That's
Yeah.
right. Bask in my rays, evildoers.
And that's why you're in Kingdom Hearts.
Feel the radiance.
Not actually.
Super Ninja, Yuffie Kisaragi, back and ready for action.
How does she have light power? He's just like, stop. How did she suddenly have light powers, though?
Are you all right?
I don't know. Maybe I was dreaming.
Hey! Over here, guys!
Yeah, we saw you. Yuffie, don't oh my goodness. Ow! Ow! That would hurt a lot.
Will you be all right?
Yes.
Will Yuffie be alright?
Thank you.
That looks like the thing that Genesis used to make copies of himself. Maybe... What are you doing in there?
Okay, now, let me see if I've got this. You
Where
keep
are
going,
they?
find Nero and Vice, and smack them into next Tuesday. And while you're cleaning house,
It actually
I
does
sneak
look
into the
like that
reactor
room
and
where
shut her
we saw
down.
those copies in the tank.
Sounds like a plan.
With Sephiroth and Zack in Crisis Core.
See you around, Vince.
Looks very similar. Yeah, not exactly the same. That was in Reactor 5. Oh, they're just in the deep ground place. So I'm guessing Shulk is doing that. At least I think that was the deep ground computer.
Lucrezia? Hello? Anybody here?
So I think Shulk is playing this from her memories on the computer screen for Vincent to see. Well, that's strange. Yeah, okay.
Who's?
Lucrezia, this file.
It's none of your business.
But it is. Why didn't you tell me you worked with my father?
Stop it! Just stop it!
Because she thinks she caused his death. That is probably why.
It was all my fault.
Yeah, she didn't want him to know.
Didn't mean for your father to die. I couldn't. I'm so sorry.
But I never blamed her. All I wanted was to see her smiling face.
Oh no,
but after that day,
Vincent might just be remembering this.
The light left her heart.
Because these are his memories, not hers. I don't know why I thought that.
So you've come to your senses and chosen
Oh yes, this happened.
Yes. Doctor.
However, if she is happy, then I don't mind.
You really think she's happy with him? I seriously doubt that. So that's why she left. Oh, she was remembering. Okay. That's why she left Vincent. Because she didn't want to get too close to him.
Why?
I'm assuming because that's kind of a trope-ish thing. She didn't want to get too close to him because she was afraid that
to destroy deep ground.
She would end up killing him too.
It's time that an end is put to this madness. Or at least, That is what I tell myself.
So she didn't know what to do with her life, and I
I'm
guess
not completely sure that's the reason.
Just went with the other sciencey guy.
Neither am I. But
Something like that.
Vincent, I
Because she was in despair.
I just don't want there to be any more pain.
Well, it's kind of hard to do both of those at the same time. I still don't know why they put Shulk in that thing. Maybe it's almost like a... Oh, it's in Mako, because she said she's more powerful when she's Mako enhanced. Like when she's recently been given Mako. So that's probably what it is. So she's kind of healing up from that darkness. That makes sense. Now what?
Yuffie.
What are you doing down here?
You don't look too roughed up.
Neither do you.
Yeah, how did she get down here?
In there, huh?
Yeah.
What is in there?
Come on.
Vice? Probably. Yep, we have seen this room before.
This is Vice.
It's dead?
Well then.
But not for long.
Not for long.
A new life breathes inside him. Just as one does in you, Valentine.
Huh?
That's what you're doing.
What's he doing? What's he doing? What's going on? I don't get it.
Soon.
Yeah, it's confusing, Yuffie. Is he actually going to explain it?
It seems like an eternity since I was granted the knowledge of rebirth.
Granted?
By who?
Yes, by who? I think it will explain things in just a bit here. Where do you keep that thing, Yuffie?
Stay away from my brother!
That was a voice. Uh-oh, darkness. Yuffie, no! What is this? Just more darkness. I guess. Hey, but here comes Vincent to save her, because he is immune. He is immune to the darkness.
You alright?
Probably not.
What the heck was that?
Oblivion, perhaps. My darkness. It can absorb as well as extract almost anything. However, some things remain. Things as black as the heart of a daemon.
A daemon? Why the...
the
were they not allowed to say demon?
Its ululations.
Ululations. That's a word.
How can you...
I don't know what he's talking about either.
Stay here.
Uh-oh. Things are happening in there.
Take my brother away from me again.
Well, this is strange. I'm guessing he absorbed all of this at one point, and now it's just all inside his darkness, so he can use it however he wants. Inside there. So now you just have to fight him here. Arachnero. Ah, I see. This is like, it's like a spider. Get it? Puns. And then you beat him because it's video game. I don't even have any comments on that screen. Just a snort. Gorgon Nero.
He is my own.
Okay then. Just looks like normal Nero to me. And then suddenly they're back in normal places. Why didn't he absorb, like, all the bullets that Vincent shot at him or something?
Sorry about that.
About what? You didn't do anything. Oh boy, he is up now.
It is time.
Wonder if we can more clearly hear the voice actor now.
Together, at last. I won't leave you again. Never. Vice.
Ooh. Yikes.
I'm finished with you.
Yeah, you can kind of hear it. I haven't actually checked to confirm. I've heard a scene where I thought, hey, I recognize this voice actor as another character.
Your weapons are useless. My body is one with Omega, just as yours is with Chaos. The difference being, Chaos is nothing more than a pawn. Whereas Omega is the ultimate weapon that will lead this planet's soul to the stars.
So now Omega is basically inside Vice.
There is nothing that can destroy me. Nothing.
He died and then kind of had Omega put into him somehow, just like Vincent did with Chaos.
Vincent Valentine. And so we meet again.
What? What indeed?
Still in the dark.
It sounds like Lexius, by the way.
3 years ago, while I was still running about looking for Sephiroth, I took
Figured I'd just mention it because I don't think it's going to sound any more like him at some point.
My knowledge.
Okay, I need to. Okay, so
distribute my data.
Distributing
my knowledge, my inner being, across the worldwide network. And even though my body had died and the world had been left in ruin, I survived in a virtual reality. When the network was restored,
so basically Arnim Zola
regrouped and I was reborn. A neo reunion, you could say.
Or we could just not say that. How about that?
You.
Oh boy. Of course it is. Of course it is. So basically, he was saying that before he died, he had put all of his data, all of his memories of his mind and everything into, like, basically on an internet of sorts. And then he is now... his consciousness is now inside Vice. I don't know if it explains how that happened better, but we've seen weird things like that can happen, like with Shelk and stuff.
How long has it been? 3 years? You know, when I first read it, I thought that woman's thesis was utter nonsense. I couldn't believe some fabled beast from legend past had anything to do with your survival. However, 3 years ago, when you transformed into chaos right before my eyes, I must say I was shocked.
I wonder if he's just referring to, like,
I thought Earth theory was actually valid.
Him doing a limit break during the battle or something?
I began thinking, if chaos exists, then so too must Omega. And if you could become one, then maybe I could become the other, to traverse the cosmos in a blaze of glory.
Just like your son wanted to.
Chance of a lifetime. But there was a problem. Only a strong shell could hold back Omega's might. And it could not be just anyone. You see, boy, the reason you were able to play such a perfect host for chaos was because my experiments had endowed you with a nearly indestructible body.
Okay, that does make sense.
Thanks to me, you are standing here today.
Yeah, we did know that part of it. Where did Vice's body just go? It just decided to not exist anymore.
Where was I?
You were getting to the part where things make sense, I think?
I attempted to perfect my body for
there he is.
By injecting myself with Genova's cells. However, that didn't go as I had planned.
Well, that happened before the final fight with him. So when would it have been that Vincent transformed into chaos in front of Hojo? I don't know when that happened.
I failed to consider the fact that the cells might try to take over my mind and eat away at my soul. And so, as a safety measure, I came up with a brilliant plan to transmit my neurodata across the worldwide network.
So that's kind of what he was doing at the beginning, in the very first scene that was happening during Meteorfall.
And that's when I remembered Deep Ground, home to the most powerful beings on this planet. I even found a willing assistant in the lad Nero here to help carry out my so-called rebirth. Though never did he expect I would take control of his beloved brother's mind.
But how did you get it there? Stop laughing and explain, please.
And thus, with a new body, I began my final experiment.
Your mouth is definitely synced to Japanese and not English.
Then the almighty Omega would be born of a pure one.
Sure, makes sense. They're kind of counterparts.
Gather up the uncontaminated to create a stream of refined bottle, thus awakening Omega inside me. Genius, I tell you! Pure genius! Pure genius!
Is it just not going to explain how his mind is inside of Vice?
Only a scientist of my caliber is worthy to become one with Omega and leave this planet for the stars!
Yeah, okay, Hojo. Okay.
Hojo. I've heard it enough.
Yeah, so have we. Except for how he got inside Vice's body. It must have been through something similar to an SND. Almost like a reverse SND. Instead of putting other people's consciousness and memories inside of you, he put his own inside someone else.
You just can't leave me alone, can you? Now sit right there. I want you to see this.
You barely touched him. How is he down?
Once I have absorbed the life stream,
once you have, then what? Why would you listen to him?
This isn't over.
So eager to die, are we? Very well. I wanted to test out this body before I began my journey anyway.
Where did he get that gun? Did he just have it? Alright, so fighting Vice. The final boss, right? I mean, he has to be. He was the leader of Deep Ground, right? Oh. And you lose because he's invincible.
That wasn't much of a test.
So no.
Chaos. You already tried that, Vincent.
Oh, she's connected to him, kind of, because of Lucrezia. So she can sense things.
Vincent. You cannot defeat this enemy
Why
by
is it in slow motion?
trying to overpower him.
And why is Hojo letting her talk?
Don't let chaos rule you. You must rule chaos. You can do it.
Okay, yeah, there he goes.
Enough of this charade.
Please, Vincent.
Yeah, I'm guessing Shulk was just appearing to him as Lucrezia.
Our Dr. Crescent has a friend.
Because that couldn't really have been a flashback or a memory of hers. His voice. Suddenly now he has the willpower to control chaos. Maybe. But he doesn't have the proto-materia.
You are capable of.
So I'm not sure how he's doing that.
But even with the power of chaos, you won't be able to stop me. Stop Omega.
Hojo.
Huh?
I said I've heard enough.
Yeah, you said that quite a while ago.
It's time to end this. Right here, right now.
Yeah, Hojo just needs to stay dead, please.
You insignificant fool!
Anime.
I'll show you the power of
Okay. Now we're at the final boss. Oh wait, you can see the progress bar. Did something happen there that I missed? Oh, that is what happened. He got yeeted.
Why is Omega's power fading? Why?
Vi.
What's going on?
Well, hello there. You are still alive, kind of.
Impossible!
Oh. Oh, so he had put some of his darkness, some of himself.
Silence.
Which meant...
I'm speaking with my brother.
Which meant that the life stream inside him was no longer pure, which means that Omega could not be fully formed.
Nero.
Brother, let us become one. Let us come together.
We shall go
so that
together.
None may ever tear us apart.
Yes. Let us go join him.
Him? Go join who?
No! Stop it! You can't!
Maybe G, that one soldier that we heard about from that guy. Maybe that's who he's going to join. I don't know. That's the only one that the only person that I can think of. Well, yay, there goes Hojo. Finally. I think he's gone for good. Why not shield her? Oh, because it was directed right at you. Okay. Well, now what's happening? Oh yeah, the people weren't able to destroy any of the Mako reactors. Good job, them. This seems a little scary. Well, so, that is Omega. It has now formed because of Deep Ground's plan to gather that 100% pure life stream. And since Vice was corrupted and couldn't contain it, like Hojo had planned on doing, Omega just fully formed. And now Chaos is here as well. But I guess Vincent has control of it, so instead of doing its job and killing everything, he's going to try and destroy Omega.
Omega has awoken. And Chaos has been...
Oh, by the way,
drawn out of the shadows to serve as a counterbalance.
Well, that's not his normal purpose.
Or so it would seem.
Anyway, I should have mentioned before when Hojo was like, this is kind of a side note. When Hojo was like, I needed a life stream that was untainted by Genova cells. That just kind of is a point that this Terror Corrupt or stagnant life stream is very similar in nature to the negative life stream that we've talked about before, that Sephiroth kind of created, or Genova kind of created. They like are made through different ways, but they act in similar ways. So yeah, just wanted to point that out.
However,
what? What is this?
In theory, the souls that exist inside Omega should act as a type of virtual network. It wouldn't be impossible, but maybe I could... Vincent, be grateful that I not only uploaded Lucrezia's thoughts, but her wishes and dreams as well. Uplink successful.
Okay,
now
so
commencing.
She's basically using this thing as a makeshift one of those things that she usually would put on her head. And now her consciousness is going... Oh yeah, there's that Terra Corrupt. I don't know what it's doing inside Omega.
Just a little more.
I don't remember exactly what she's trying to do here.
Here.
Is that Lucrezia? I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on. Oh. Oh.
Take this, Vincent.
So wait, Rosso took the proto-materia from him. I don't know how it got inside Omega or whatever. That's a cool shot, by the way. But...
No. It's still not enough. I have to hurry, or the tissue will continue to decay.
I see. Another experiment? You're using this fine specimen.
No! You're wrong! You're wrong! You're wrong!
People need to tell Hojo that more.
Experiment? I found it. I couldn't save again.
Is this a flashback within a flashback? I think it is. Hojo, stop! We get it. You are a terrible person.
You had his eyes.
Cool. And his sense of fashion.
I didn't want to remember. I pushed you away, but... now I realize.
It's cool how they do this. I think. That part with the text.
Not again. Not today.
She refused to let him die the same way Grimoire did.
Vincent, did you know that your eyes are exactly like your father's? I've done it. Born of the life stream. But instead, born was away from me. Stop!
A bit of glitchy animations on Chaos there. Oh, so they had the proto-materia already. Just had it laying there, I guess. And it reacted to Chaos being there. Because its purpose.
I found together.
Its purpose is to control Chaos. What are you trying to do now? Don't you have it figured out? Did you just flash back again? I'm so confused. What is happening?
What am I doing? Give it back! Give my son back!
Oh boy.
And how is your experiment proceeding?
I guess it wasn't a flashback. I guess she just still was trying to experiment on him. So this is after Sephiroth is born now, as you've probably figured out.
Take it anymore. My body. My mind. Before I go, must leave. For him. Wait. For... who?
So she leaves the data for him that he found in that materia when he went to Nibelheim. Or I guess Deep Ground had found some of it before that.
Dr. Lucrezia Crest.
Okay, still flashback.
So I am to collect the data files. The fragments she left within the network?
Yeah, okay.
Correct. Then you are to use that data to find the proto-materia. That is where he requires your assistance.
Surprised Nero is the one giving her this information.
That information is unnecessary. Connect with her, Vincent. Connect with her heart.
Oh, so Vincent is seeing Shulk / Lucrezia's memories. And of course it comes back here because it always does in his dreams.
Something's wrong.
Yes, probably a lot of things are wrong right now.
You see, this is me. But only in a sense. It is merely a reflection created with my remaining data. The real me crumbled away long ago.
Camera, what are you doing?
Vincent, do you remember our place? Under that tree?
Is it gonna go there now? Oh, so the dream is going there now. I thought it was going to do a flashback within a dream this time.
The warm breeze on our skin. I know that it no longer exists. Things fade with
So that
time,
was a real place, by the way.
as
Yes.
do many things in this world. But there are some things that we cannot let disappear. I finally realized my true feelings, even if you may never understand them. Not that I mind, though. But this isn't how it was supposed to be.
Yes, a lot of things happened that way, not how they were supposed to.
And I've hurt you so much. Why did I do what I did? I'm so sorry.
The fade outs have to freeze frame. Little
But
awkward.
I'm so happy. You survived.
Yes, that's a good thing for everyone.
Lucrezia!
Mouth animations. Oh look, he's himself again. Kind of. He is still himself because he's got the proto-materia back. That was loud. Oh, he just caught. Wait, she was actually there? I thought it was just her consciousness. Well.
You're late.
Sorry about that.
Not that I mind, though.
She was always like that. Only believing what she wanted to.
So, Vincent, why don't you try telling her that yourself?
Maybe I will.
But how? Talking to you is the closest way he has to do that. Oh, maybe maybe she means going to the cave. To the actual cave instead of just in his, going there in his mind or something. Yeah, you should probably get rid of that. Probably a good idea. Yeah. That whole scene was unnecessary. Don't know what the point of it was. And I honestly don't know what Omega's trying to do right now either. But look, it's Cloud! Look, everyone, look, it's Cloud. Everything's fine now.
Sorry about the wait.
Everything's clear over here.
Why have you not changed outfits in a year, Barrett? I do not like that outfit of Barrett's. It's so weird.
All in a day's work.
Sid. Oh yay, they are destroying the things. Finally.
When did I start caring so much about what happened? The rest
I can pinpoint about the exact time that happened. Well, maybe not the exact, but you know. Anime. It's very cheesy, but I kind of like it.
Guess I have no choice. It's time to save the world.
Yeah. Yeah! I forgot they did that too. Wait, why is Nanaki not here? What is he doing? Music's pretty cool. This place looks pretty cool too. Now it's almost like a level of Kid Icarus Uprising. Except with probably worse controls. It does look very much like Kid Icarus Uprising though. Which is a great game. And I really want it ported to the Switch because a button on my 3DS doesn't work and it's very annoying. Music. So he's just kind of inside Omega right now, I think. Wow, how convenient. We just created a ground to stand on. So we can run around and shoot this thing with our gun. Should I keep correcting myself when I say we? Because it feels weird if I don't mention it, but I also don't want to keep repeating myself. And I also don't know why I'm asking, because nobody's here to respond. Oh, hi. Well, this is interesting. I guess part of Vice still did become part of Omega? Or something? Oh, because he, like, fell into the live stream, didn't he? I don't know. Oh. How'd you do that? Is there an actual boss fight here, or is it just... I mean... This is actually pretty cool, especially for being in-game graphics. Pretty impressive. I don't know what that is doing there. What is that? Where are they? Oh, it's just a thing. It is manifesting a thing. A convenient thing for Vincent to shoot so that it will die. I don't know where they are right now. I have no idea what's going on. I don't think it's that important either. But it certainly is happening. Omega Vice. Cool. And now it's dead. Yay. That was the final boss. Pretty sure we're in end cutscenes now. Is it going to explode? Oh no, it's just going to... Oh, yes it is. That would be kind of cool if it just... lost sentience and, but the structure stayed there. Wings. That's not what something's supposed to do when it's dead. Does cutscene Vincent still have to kill it?
Omega's ascending. But that would mean...
I think that was the first time we've seen CGI Reeve. Like ever. Maybe it is actually trying to do its job now and take everything. Take the whole live stream to the cosmos. Wow. That is, that probably would have killed all your friends, Vincent. Nope, they're all fine. This sounds like it's about to be credits music. Oh, of course, because it's muted now. Is this actually... Okay, that is where the credits start. Okay. There is a post-credit scene and a secret ending. We'll get there in a second. Yeah, weird game. Very weird game. I don't know what these things are falling. And I still don't know what the title of the game means either. Dirge of Cerberus. There are these three things here, and then there's that... There's a Cerberus thing right there. I don't know what it means or what it has to do with anything. Oh wow, that's a long... Oh, these are just more credits. More credits. I thought this was going to be a super long post-credit scene. Okay, now what? Oh, that's the Shara. It crashed. I think that's what that is. That's what it looks like. Maybe just an airship. Oh, is that Cholula? Yeah, it is. Wonder if she's still alive.
Vincent. It has been almost a week since that day.
Edge, I recognize that statue from
and has begun to flow normally once again.
From Advent Children.
And I have started to fill the 10-year hole in my life.
It's still never explained why she didn't age.
Started to try. I've learned so much in the past weeks. Now that I realize I'm not alone, I think I may be a little stronger than I was before.
Oh, she's in 7th Heaven.
Have you heard from Cloud? He hasn't found anything.
Well, that's a good thing she's heard from Cloud.
Ain't gonna make this easy for us, is he?
Out looking for Vincent, probably.
Vincent, do you remember the last words we exchanged? Do you remember our promise? Your promise to Lucrezia.
Oh yeah, to go actually.
Go. Tell her how you feel.
Yeah.
Tell her what is truly in your heart. I know that you probably will never see this.
Yeah, you think Vincent has his phone after all that still?
I have to believe.
Hey, there's Nanaki.
I must never give up hope.
His one appearance in this game.
Never.
She's a pretty cool character, even if her voice acting is kind of monotone at times. I do like her arc. And I do wish it explained her abilities a little better.
Everything's all right now.
Yeah, he went
Omega
there.
and Chaos have returned to the planet. Thank you. It was you. You were the reason I survived.
Aww. Hey, there she is in a normal outfit.
Everyone's waiting, Vincent Valentine.
You can stop calling him that now.
I don't know why they made me come up here and get you.
He smiled.
Not that I mind, though.
Hey, she said it again. That's a nice little ending. Some people, like, just completely despise this game. I don't know, it might just be because, it might mainly be because of the, I don't know what these videos are, why they're here. Might be mostly because of the gameplay, but I think there's some good stuff in the story. But we are not done yet, because we have some more reports. Got those right here. Put the music back on for reading. So these are called the G reports about this mysterious former soldier member, G. Okay. Here's one. The Shinra Company is feared across the globe for its ruthless army soldier. However, there are two members of this legion of whom few have the courage to speak. One is well known, the infamous S. It's kind of obvious who that is, Sephiroth, a symbol of strength and destruction. The other remains shrouded in an eldritch veil of shadows. All records of this man's existence have been deleted. The only remnant of his legacy being the lone letter G. I think we can probably start to figure out who this is by now. Especially if you saw it in the opening paragraph up there. I didn't mean to show that, but it was there. G. We can only begin to imagine who this enigmatic warrior might be. There are rumors that he was a biochemically constructed prototype for the soldier who would become S. However, there are no documents to support these claims. In fact, there is so little information on G that his existence may be nothing but a fabrication. The only thing that may give insight into this mystery is a lone personal record which indicates that several years ago, a soldier first class was assigned to a top-secret mission to pursue a target referred to only as G. Unfortunately, any further data on this mission has been lost or destroyed. Yeah, Soldier First Class was assigned to go after him. Interesting. G slumbers below Midgar, silently abiding his awaken. I thought you just said we didn't know anything about him. Oh, or so tell the stories of vagrants who dwell in the slums of the Mephitic. I don't know what that word means. The Mephitic metropolis. However, could there exist some truth behind these rumors? Being one of few who was involved in their construction, I know all too well of the vast caverns that sprawl deep beneath our city's streets. Oh, so this might be Reeve writing this then. This will more than likely be my final entry. The last fragment of data I have uncovered reads as follows. Soldiers branded with epithets of color, so the colored Sviets. These are the hellspawn of G. Don't play an ad, thank you. That was perfect timing. Music, thank you. So, that's some stuff about G. And then, once you've got all those reports, you get this secret ending here. I mean, probably after the end screen. Okay. It's weird that they kept so much of that in. Seems unnecessary. Beneath Midgar. There's Vice's body. Video's kind of a bad quality. Uh-huh. He slumbers, awaiting his awakening. Well, hello there. See, making the water black, it's kind of hard to tell with this quality of video. Yep, there he is. The man himself. He looks a little different, though. They hadn't quite figured out his exact design yet, I think, because this came out before Crisis Core.
It is not yet time for slumber.
Ugh, that voice. English voice actor trying way too hard to sound Japanese.
We still have much work to do. My brother.
Yep. Yeah, there he is. So, that scene in Crisis Core, when Genesis was picked up by some random soldiers, by the voices you can tell that that was actually Vice and Nero. Back, obviously, before Deep Ground was the way it became. But they were like, I hear he's going to become our brother or something. It's very weird and still not explained. Like, we have no idea what happens after that. This is all we have besides Remake. We've got through everything besides Remake. So here we are. If you're watching, I mean, everyone watching this will be in the future. So congratulations. You have made it. And Remake will start tomorrow. Or the video is just next in the playlist if you're watching in the future. Like, way in the future. Did I want to say anything else about that? So yeah, Genesis was behind the scenes kind of very closely involved with the creation of the way Deep Ground became and the Sviets and stuff. But I feel like there's more I wanted to say about that. Can't remember what it was. Okay, I guess I'll just finish up then. So yeah, Remake. Gonna be doing Remake next. It's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited. If you're seeing this anytime after I do the stream tomorrow, you will see that it's probably quite long. At least that's what I'm planning. I'm planning to do a long stream tomorrow, so fun. I'll see you guys in that video, or in that live stream, or whatever. Bye!